A very good afternoon, dear students. Today I'm going to share an extremely important chapter in English grammar, tense. So, what is tense? Dear students, tense is a form of a verb that is used to show the time of an action. For example, when an action happened. So, tenses are three kinds: past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. Past tense tell us the event has already happened. Present tense tell us the event is happening now. And future tense tell us the event is going to happen. So past tense, present tense, and future tense examples are given here. Past tense example: I looked at bugs in the park. The event already happened. I'm looking for bugs in the park. Present tense, the event is happening now. I will look for bugs tomorrow. Future tense, the event is going to be happened. So each and every tense is divided into four parts. Present tense divided into four parts: simple or indefinite tense, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So present tense divided into four parts: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Then comes past tense. Past tense also having four parts: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Then future. Future tense also describe the four parts: simple future, future continuous, and future perfect. Then last one is future perfect continuous. So dear students, today we will discuss about the tense and about only the present tense. Today I will explain you about the present tense: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So tense is, as I already told you, denotes the time on action. An action can take place in the past, present, or shall take place in the future. Tenses of a verb necessarily throw lights on the time an action has taken place. Tense also indicates whether the action is complete, is going on, has been completed in the recent past, or whether it began at an earlier point in the time and has continued into the present. So accordingly, there are three types of tenses: past, present, and future. So each tense is divided into four parts: simple, or we can say indefinite, then continuous, then perfect, and then perfect continuous. So today I will explain you about the present tense. Present tense, simple present tense, or the present tense is used to describe an action that is taking place at the time of speaking with no connection to the past or future. In other words, present tense is used to describe events that are happening at that very moment. Okay? So simple present tense structure: for the simple present tense, subject, then we use helping verb do or does. Do with the plural helping verb plural, and does with the subject singular. So if our subject is plural, then we use do. If our subject is singular, then we use does. Then first form of verb and object. So simple present tense indicate an action that is generally true or habitual, that is took place in the past, continue to take place in the present, and will take place in the future. So this tense is used to denote general truths. For example, the sun rises in the east, that is a general truth. Honesty is the best policy. Habitual actions, for example, he walks to school, that is the habitual action. Then a future events, that is the part of a fixed timetable. Okay, simple present tense also denote an action or event or future event that is a part of the fixed timetable. For example, the match starts at 9 o'clock. Okay, then second one is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense, the structure for the present continuous tense: subject, then is, am, are is the helping verbs, then first form of verb and ing with the verb, then object. So is, am, and are, these are the helping verb of this tense. Is we use for the singular subjects. With the subject I we use am, and are we use for the plural subjects. So this tense describe an action that is happening at the moment of speaking. For example, the children are playing in the park. The action is happening at the moment of speaking. It also describes the future plans or arrangement. For example, where are you going next month? That is the future plans or the arrangement. And it also describes the action is going on during the time of speaking. Okay, are you still playing for the same team? So present continuous tense is used to describe an action that is happening at the moment, to describe future plan, or to describe an event that is doing or going on during the time of speaking. Then comes present perfect tense. Present perfect tense, helping verbs of the present perfect tense are has and have. Has we use for the singular subject, and have we use for the plural subjects. And present perfect tense is used to indicate a link between the present and the past. Okay, it is used to describe an action that start in the past and continue in the present. For example, he has worked in this company since 2004. So he has worked in this company since 2004. He started the work in the past, but still he is working with the company. Present perfect tense, an action performed during a period that has not yet finished. Okay, it also describe, or it also denote an action performed during a period that has not yet finished. For example, she has visited the market twice this week. Means her action still not finished. Present perfect tense also tells us a repeated action done several times in the past and continues in the present too. Okay, for example, he has visited Spain several times. Earlier, he has to visit the he has to use to visit Spain, and still he is using visiting the same country, Spain. So he has visited the Spain several times. That is a repeated action done several times in the past and continues in the present too. Present perfect tense also tells us an action that has been completed in the recent past. Okay, for example, the train has just left the station. So the action completed in the recent past. Then comes the fourth part, present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is used for an action that started in the past and has continued up to the present moment. Okay, the structure for present perfect continuous tense is subject, then has and have, has been or have been, then first form of verb, then ing, and then object. So present perfect continuous tense is used to describe an action that is start in the past and has continued up to the present. For example, she has been singing for over 2 hours. Means she started singing in the past and still she is singing. Present perfect continuous tense is also used to describe an action for that has just finished. Okay, it has been raining. Okay, the action has just finished. So these are the explanation of the tenses: simple present, present continuous tense, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So the sentence structures for positive, negative and interrogative I will share you later when I will share the notes for that one. Thank you and have a nice day.